So I've had members of the Black Watch Regiment reach out to me who are training these young men in the west of Ukraine and in Antalya in Turkey. They are primarily officer ranks down to sergeant. They are then transferred from their place of training in Antalya or the west of Ukraine to France. They sign the Official Secrets Act, and they're then shipped over in with the immigrants and in with the odd refugees, the scattering refugees, but primarily the foot soldiers. They're all forced to sign the Official Secrets Act before they come. Now, when these guys land on the shore, they stick out like a sore thumb because, one, they've got military haircuts for a start, and they've got a certain posture in the way they carry themselves because they're officers. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. They're then deploying these guys in key positions for up to 2-year contracts they're offering for these hoteliers. 2-year contracts, and hundreds of thousands of them are coming in. There's 4 or 5 grand a week, 4 or 5,000 a week coming in. These young lads, they are UN soldiers, and they will be deployed. They will be deployed when they feel they've got the numbers and they can justify another lockdown, be that under the guise of climate change bullshit, or saying there's another variant as these people that have been jabbed. When I went to the meeting with Segram last September, they said anyone that's had an active ingredient will have between 2 and 5 years to live. There is no cure. Mike Yeadon from Pfizer said that. He said there's no cure for them. They can have pine needle tea, whatever they want. It won't work. They're doomed. That's why it has to be intravenously introduced. Now, as these people begin dying in incredible numbers, there's your new variant. There's your need for a lockdown. And then these guys can start manning roadblocks everywhere, policing, and they'll go door to door, picking on the ones that are the most vocal. So I suspect what will happen here is you'll see these new super prisons be filled, and there'll be outbreaks of COVID amongst the unvaccinated in these prisons. Who will even blink? Who will even blink when you've got a country, half of whom are dying and sick, and they're told there's a new variant, and they're herding, taking away the danger, the unvaccinated, and there's outbreaks of COVID in these quarantine centres for the unvaccinated. Nobody's even going to blink. And that is the plan.
But what about our own soldiers?
They're posted abroad. They won't be here. They won't be here. The Black Watch know exactly what's happening. They're very frightened, I can tell you, but soldiers follow orders. And they're not posted in the UK. They're in the west of Ukraine, and they're fighting Russia, and they're in Antalya in Turkey. They're not going to be here. They may well know what's going on. They're soldiers. They'll do as they're told to. They're not going to be here. They're not going to be in the UK. It's going to be these foreign young lads. And the reason for that is the government know full well that they can't trust their own people because it's their women and kids they're targeting. And the other thing, the other reason it's being done for is because it was felt that British soldiers wouldn't be happy kicking in British doors. Why would they? Why would you want to kick in your own citizens, innocent people's doors and drag them off? But these young lads, these foreign young lads from Albania, from Iraq and Afghanistan, they're going to be only too happy to do that. And they'll do as they're told to do. That's the reality, So that's what's happening. I've spoke to soldiers who have told me. I spoke to Anna de Bisseret. She's a former army major. She's got many contacts still in the army, and they're all telling her the same thing.